Could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center position. Now here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Morant passes to Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
No good from Booker.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morant with a wide-open look. Cranes the three-pointer.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Here's the Suns with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Richard, and he jams it with authority.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. We played just over a minute here in the first. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of
Oh,
my goodness, man. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Durant with a screen on Clark. And Booker kicks to Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Done against Morant. Crafty move, and he drives in. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his second basket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
O'Neal kicks to Durant. There's a screen. Little turnaround. Edey with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Morant to the middle. Here's Clark. Out to Morant. Pass to Edey. And a wide open look for Bane. Bangs on the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Clark. O'Neal wide open. Outside for Durant. Booker with the screen for KD. Here he goes. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And always hovering around the 50-40-90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Jackson, a screen on Booker. Back to Morant. And stolen by Dunn. There's O'Neal with the three. Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Left side, Bane. Booker dishes to KD. Kicks it out to Booker. O'Neal on the wing. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Morant against Dunn. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here's Memphis. 3-point lead. Here's Edey. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
It's the three-point bomb. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Edey gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Booker looking around. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Clark. Bombed up there for Clark. Morant outside. And stolen by Booker. No good on that one. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Grizzlies out in front. Up 4. And the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
They've got Dunn. Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Booker in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Pass to Edey. Here's the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Edey's got 7 points.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Booker outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Morant with it, now guarded by Booker. Payton for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Grant. And stolen by Dunn. The finish. Plays it in off the breakaway.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Morant against Dunn. He lobs it up, and Memphis turns it over again.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Elbow shot. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Clark finds Bain. Now here's Morant. Back to Bain. Out to Morant. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Morant drives in. The shot that time, not on target. To the inside. Durant raising up.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Done against Morant. Pass to Edey. Morant against Dunn. Left side, Baines. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Baines got 5 now.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
A kick out to O'Neal. Pass to KD. From deep. Durant, money from deep.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Durant. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 3. To the paint. Back to Dunn. The 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Baines. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Booker. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Bagley. Kennard is out there with Wells. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Huff in at the power forward. Allen's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry. And let's face it, hard to win games.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kennard finds Bagley. He's off on that one. The Suns trailing. Bull the pass to Allen. Back to Bull. Allen surveying the D. Bull setting the pick for Allen. Bull inside. Working on Bagley. And it's Bull slamming it down.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Kennard for three. And Bull pulls it down. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the three ball is good. Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Plumlee. Now Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. Fires it up. Bagley with the rebound. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kennard with the ball. Launches it. That shot off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Beal.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. Beal deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Outside, Beal. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Down low, here's Wells. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shooting for Memphis.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For Phoenix, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bull. To the right side. For 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Bull's got 5 points now this quarter. Now, here's Kennard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 1. And time for the short break instead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got O'Neal, Evan Booker out there with Dunn, and it's Durant, and it's Bull in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. O'Neal kicks to Booker. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Bain. And he slams it one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Durant with a screen on Clark. Outside Durant from past the arc. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And then Clark slams it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And then Durant with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Morant. Put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up. You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
Outside, KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Bane with the bucket.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Booker with it. Now defended by Bane. Clark against Booker. Outside, KD. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis leading by 5. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Bane with the screen on done. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant against Dunn. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Bane looking around, looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Durant, he drains the turnaround jump shot. 26 points for Kevin Durant.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Back to Morant. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bane. Morant against... Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Durant finds Dunn. Jackson against Durant. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. The three from Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Durant, no good. Outside, Bane. From deep three-point territory. Misses. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This RIDA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up.
Fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
So the Houston starting five. Jalen Green is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul of the game. Puts it up off the inbound. Thompson scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Booker against Thompson. Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Thompson. Outside for Green. Thompson with a screen. There's the triple. And it's Green missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Durant with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. It's stolen by Green. And they're running. Here's Thompson. Outside for Brooks. Done with a steal. Durant with the bucket.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Green up top, defended by Dunn. Here's Eason. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And that one's good. Green.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. It's a three-point game. Screen by Durant. From the arc. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Pass to Richards. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Now here's Durant to stop the run. Brooks with the rebound. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Eason inside. Durant's there. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Şengün, a screen on Booker. Here's Brooks. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Booker. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. Outside O'Neal. For three, Durant. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson outside. Eason, a screen on Booker. Three-pointer, Brooks. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 9. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dunn, the pass to Durant. Gets the three to fall. Durant's got 5 points.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Outside, Green. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. And Booker puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So on the floor for Houston, Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Thompson. And it's Green in at point guard. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Eason. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Here's Durant. They trail by 6. Off the inbound. No good. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Back to Eason. Brooks against Durant. The three is up. That's good. Brooks for 3. Brooks has got 5 now.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Durant with a screen on Thompson. Here's Booker. Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Outside Eason, pass to Thompson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Eason, good.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Durant. He's got 5. Booker with a screen on Eason. Durant takes it in. Outside for Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Beal, the pass to Bowl. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Şengün. Let's go with a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Now here's Allen. Down low. Here's Bull. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Bull's got 6 points in the quarter. The Rockets lead by 9. And here is Green. Şengün, a screen on Jones. Green, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
Thompson against Beal. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Green, the pass to Eason. And that comes off the assist by Green. Eason's got 5 now.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Outside Bull. Out to Beal. Just 4 to shoot. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Thompson, a screen on Jones. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Allen. And so it's the Houston Rockets earning this break in the action, up 10. And they've done well in lip. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Mason Plumlee. Tyus Jones is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Bull, and it's Beal in at the 3 spot. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Here's Whitmore outside. The shot misses. Suns trail by 8. Outside Bull. He goes up again. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game. And Bull no good on that one. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Whitmore driving in. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Bull, a screen on Smith. Beal finds Bull. No good on the triple. Houston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Smith right side. That one falls. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
I mean, he loves a challenge. That's something Smith will get a lot of at this level.
Green against Bull. Over Green. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Adams with a screen on Allen. Here's Tate. Here's Adams. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Jones feels it out. Pass to Bull from 18 feet away. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 10. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Outside Bull. Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Whitmore. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Bull. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bull's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now here's Whitmore, defended by Jones. Inside, here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And it's hammered home by Green.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Bull. Off target with the three. And it's Houston's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's Green missing. Suns trail by 15. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's good. Bull's got 14 points.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot. And the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
For three, Smith. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Outside Bull. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Rockets lead by 16. Here's Green. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Whitmore. Tries again. And a nice finish on the layup. Whitmore's got 6 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Back to Bull. Takes a 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Houston feeling confident. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Dillon Brooks is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 4 slot. Durant's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Outside, Green. Şengün in the post. He's covered by O'Neal. Kept alive. And Count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Green, the pass to Eason. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 17. Outside Durant. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. For Houston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Green for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Richards. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Richards has got his first bucket in this one.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And here's Green from the arc. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Here's Durant. Count it. Good. The Rockets have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game. O'Neal passes to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. Thompson outside with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
For 3, Durant. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Houston, Jalen Green.
And the technical free throw is good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And the three-pointer goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
On the wing, Durant. Defended by Eason. Back to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the right side. The 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 19.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Green.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Thompson with it. Puts up a deep 3. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Phoenix with it. 29 seconds left in the game. Pure from three-point range. Now here's Green. "15 seconds left in the game. Eason, the pass to Brooks. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting.
2K Sports. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We've got Green. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 2 guard. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Eason against Morant. And the rejection by Morant.
Oh, bunny hop. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Morant kicks to Clark. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Clark inside. He's covered by Thompson. There's Jackson with the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Bane over Brooks. Bane, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, Dillon Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Bane kicks to Morant. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive, and Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Now here's Thompson. Eason passes to Green. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Green deciding where to go with it. He takes it in, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Houston shooting their first free throw this game. That one drops. He ties it up.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
The kick out to Bane. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
It's tipped. Morant against Brooks. Morant outside. Eason grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And they take the lead.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Bain kicks to Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. Green. Jackson against Thompson. Pass to Şengün. 5 on the clock. The try. Boom! Woo! Wow!
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Rocket. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Brooks, Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson. No block shot. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Morant.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 8 points.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Bain. Lets it fly. Brooks misses. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Morant against Thompson. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Green against Bain. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Clark into the lane. Can't hit from in close. Rockets leading by 3. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Morant, right side. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And so Clark nails both of them. Here is Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Bain. Brooks kicks to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Eason's shot is good.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
The Grizzlies have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 12.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Green. Thompson from long range. Kept alive. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant with it. Now Green defending. It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Green, the pass to Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Bain with the screen on Thompson. Morant against Green, and it's Morant missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Wells is out there with Kennard. And there's Jackson. Then it's Bagley. And it's Huff in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wells kicks to Kennard. No good from outside. The Rockets trail. Inside. Out to Smith. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Bagley the pass to Kennard. Drops in the layup for 2. Kennard's got his first points of the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Whitmore with it, guarded now by Jackson. Tate, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Wells. Pass to Kennard. Traps in the tray. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Smith scanning the floor. Here's Landale. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here is Wells. No scoring in this one. Driving in. Nice move. It's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Rockets trail by 3. Whitmore with it. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Wells over Whitmore. Pass to Kennard. Here's Huff, guarded by Green. Here's Jackson, and it's good, 2 points.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here's Wells. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Wells kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Ball entered from below the basket. Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 5. 58 seconds left in the third. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Wells passes to Kennard. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Smith. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Huff. Good on the three-point shot. Huff's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And it's Whitmore missing. And it's Memphis on the break. Pass to Huff. Now here's Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Alperon Şengün. Green is out there with Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 4.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle splits for Memphis?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Shot by Eason, no good. Memphis leading by 12. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Right side Jackson. Back to Morant. High arcing shot. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Şengün. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 12. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Brooks. Next on the assist by Green.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Thompson finds Brooks. Out to Thompson. Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brooks kicks to Green. Kept alive by Houston. Şengün with a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Bain with the screen on Thompson. Hooked away. It's stolen by Eason. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Clark. Eason with a screen for Green. And they'll get another chance. 6 on the shot clock. Bobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The turnaround jumper. Jackson misses. On offense, here are the Rockets. A 14-2 run over the last bit. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brooks the pass to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Clark. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And Thompson sends it back, and they recover. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. We're Stan Van.
teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the shooting guard.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Booker for three. The rebound by Edey. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. For three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Yep, that one goes.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Takes a step back. Outside Bain, three-pointer, and another three for Memphis.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
And Allie, thanks.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jackson can't get it to go. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
The Suns trailing. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Durant, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
4 on the clock. Booker for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:11 left in the opening quarter. Morant, the pass to Bain. Now here's Jackson on the wing. Bain. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Edey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Bain. There's Jackson with the three. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. Outside Durant. From the top of the key. Phoenix no good that time either.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Edey for 3. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA.
And so it's Memphis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing. The momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Booker against Bain. Outside O'Neal. The 3 ball. Here's Dunn. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
There's a screen. Morant, the pass to Bain. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Dunn, the pass to Booker. Oh, stolen by Morant. Uncovered. And Booker pulls it down. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
From deep, Morant. Yes! A Morant three!
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Here's the three. Booker with a screen on Jackson. The three, Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces it up.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Oh, Morant from close range.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Booker surveying the floor. Will it go? Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Brandon Clark. Richards is checked in for Bowl. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Shots good by Morant.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Screen by Durant. Tries the spin move. Here's Booker. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Clark finds Jackson. Back to Clark. 54 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Booker. Suns trail by 4. To the paint. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. The 3 from Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Back after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. 1. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. We've got Bol. Tyus Jones is out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Plumlee in at the 5.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Bagley, a screen on Allen. Kennard for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Wells into the lane. Chalk up 2 there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll go on Luke Kennard. Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Kicks it out to Kennard. All sorts of time. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Allen, the pass to Jones. Pass to Plumlee. To the middle. Here's Bowl. Clock is at 3. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Allen buries it from 3. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. A little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Wells, the pass to Kennard. Here's Wells, defended by Jones. And down it goes. 2 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Suns trail by 8. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Jackson, pass to Bagley. Here's Wells. Clock at 6, and there's a pick. Kennard for 3. Tries yet again. Huff, good. Huff's got his first 2 points.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Outside Jones. There's the screen by Bolt. Got a piece of it. Here's Wells. Pass to Kennard. There's the 3. Here's Bagley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Over to the left wing. Plumlee finds Allen. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Allen's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. A different look for Phoenix. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Bain. The layup off target. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies earning this break in the action, up 10. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Clark. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Durant. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And here's Clark for 3. Richards pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. Shoots over Jackson. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker from downtown. Devin Booker for 3.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Edey. And the layup is good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Jackson against Durant. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Morant. Tries from 6 feet. Pass to Bain. Fires top of the key. No luck on that one. Suns trail by 16. Outside Durant. Over Morant. And that one's good by Durant.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
And here's Clark for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. To the inside, Richards. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Grizzlies lead by 14. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Clark. On target from range.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Outside Morant.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. Again, the Suns good for 2. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. And it's Phoenix's ball. 17-point game. Durant surveying the D from outside the arc. Durant with another miss. Fires from way outside. Misses the shot. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Dunn is out there at Booker. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Green. Then it's Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. And this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Durant for 3. That one misses. Brooks against Booker. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. Eason gets a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker. Basket good.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
Dunn against Green. Şengün with a screen on Dunn. Pass to Şengün. Out to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Green with a screen for Brooks. Lobbed up there for Green. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Durant with the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now, here's Green. On the wing, Thompson. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Suns. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Booker looking around. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Şengün with the screen for Green. In the corner, it's Eason. Screen by Şengün. And they get it, driving the lane.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. One-on-one here. Here's Green. Out to Brooks. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Suns trail by 3. Here's KD. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Green, no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. KD, a screen on Brooks. And the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Screen by Şengün. Green passes to Şengün. Got a piece of it. KD against Brooks. Pass to Richards. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Durant against Brooks. Booker has screen on Brooks. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now Eason. Gets it up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 1. And back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Royce O'Neal. Evan Booker out there with Dunn. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's KD in at the power forward position. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Brooks against Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Green, no luck. The Suns leading. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. Down low, stolen by O'Neal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
Durant hits them both. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give the coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Booker dishes to Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Durant feeling it out a bit. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Dunn. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. KD a screen on Green. Launches a 3.
In the first half.
And they hit it back. Durant against Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Over Brooks. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And that one's good, Brooks.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Booker going to work inside.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Buries the long-range jumper. Eason's got 8.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Booker outside. Outside for Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Out to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Ball's knocked loose for the 3. And another 3 for Houston. 6 changes of the lead here.
And both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Whitmore. Adams is out there with Green. And it's Smith. And it's Tate in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
They don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Screen by Bol. Jones, the pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
On the wing, Jones. Whitmore defending. Plumlee in the post. Adams on him. Adams, some nice D. Houston in the lead. Tate with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And it's Green missing. Bull with it. Now Green defending. Jones kicks to Bull. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tate with the rebound. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Smith sets the pick for Tate. Adams in the corner. Pass to Tate. Green with the screen on Jones. Tate against Jones. Tate, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Adams against Bull. Screen by Jones. Bull kicks to Beal. Over Whitmore. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Allen against Tate. Allen outside. Bull, a screen on Tate. Pass to Bull. To stop the drought. And it's good on the layup. Bull's got his second bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Adams sets the pick for Whitmore. And here is Adams. And that one, good.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Bull, a screen on Tate. Allen surveying the D. Outside, Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Green with a screen for Whitmore. That 3 off the mark. The Suns trailing. Here's Jones. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. Bull kicks to Beal. A three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We talk about guys with fewer strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Whitmore with it. Now Beal defending. Smith finds Tate. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Bull. Bull, a screen on Tate. Nobody near Allen. And he recovers it. Nails the 16-footer. Allen's got his first points in this one. Rockets trail. Smith feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. And Bull pulls it down. Jones for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns. Evan Booker out there with Dunn. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Durant. And it's Richards in at the 5. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Booker outside. KD sets the pick for Booker. Outside, KD. They set the pick. Takes a three. Durant drains it from distance.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Green in the post.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Durant kicks to Booker. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Clock at 6. Durant, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Green taking his time here. Out left of the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Shingle.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Suns making a change here. Bowles checked in. Booker against Thompson. Booker outside. To the inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Booker. KD's got 7 points here in this quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Ball finds KD. Booker is screen on Easton. And the folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal.
First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
This is some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Here's Thompson, and it's Houston with another.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside, KD. Durant raising up.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Done against Green. Brooks outside to take the lead. Rebound by the Suns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Durant against Thompson. Outside Durant. A kick out to O'Neal. Just 2 to shoot. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Shingle. And here are the Rockets now. Thompson from long range. Buries it from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Durant down low. Working on Thompson. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And stolen by Thompson. Brooks outside. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Outside Durant. Ball, a screen on Easton for the win. Brings it from downtown. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And the officials are signaling for a video. This game hangs in the balance of the review now.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how...
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check.
for another edition of NBA. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Edey in at the 5. Here's Brooks. Nice shot from the wing.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Morant against Brooks. Clark left side. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Houston's ball. Here's Thompson. Inside. Şengün finds Green. Eason a screen on Clark. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Thompson passes to Şengün. Outside Eason. Şengün a screen on Morant. Here's Eason. Offensive rebound. Jackson against Thompson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Now here's Eason. Here's Şengün. Drops in the 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Thompson scanning the floor. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Thompson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Houston has possession after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Green against Morant. From deep three-point land. Houston with another miss. Memphis leading. Kicks it out to Jackson. Thompson with a steal. Launches it. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Thompson.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And Morant gets double-teamed. Pass to Edey. Jackson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Şengün with it. Lets the 3 fly. And the rockets, hit again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Green. Thompson outside. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Good on the shot.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Up top, Morant. Brooks defending. Morant against Brooks. Morant, the pass to Bain. And here's Clark for three. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Clark's got 8. Now here's Green. Stolen by Jackson. What a performance from Brandon Clark. He's been the story for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line, shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Green in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Thompson in the post. Jackson on him. Right side, Eason. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Here's Green. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Jackson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Kicks it out to Clark. Bain with it. The 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. On the wing, Green. Thompson with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Out to the wing. Edey for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson finds Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And here's Clark for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. He takes it in. Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
They get the rebound. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 10, and stolen by Jackson. And they're on the run. Here's Clark. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Thompson. Pass to Brooks. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Ja steps on the gas. Lets it fly. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Thompson, a screen on Clark. Jackson against Thompson. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Houston shooting their first free throw in this game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Brooks from outside. Memphis with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Green, the pass to Eason. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Morant finds Bain. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Back comes Houston in transition. And here's Green from the arc. Şengün passes to Eason. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's a tie game here in Houston. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
26.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Luke Kennard. Jackson out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Huff in at the 4. So it's the Grizzlies now, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on tape. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. Cleared away by Wells. The Grizzlies shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Count that bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Smith passes to Tatum. On the take. Back to Smith. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Landale with a screen. Clock at 6. And it's Whitmore missing.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Jackson finds Bagley. Kennard against Tate. Back to Bagley. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 3. Over to the wing. Here's Landale. Outside, Green. Houston with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Wells, the pass to Kennard. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Doesn't go that time. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Landale. Back to Whitmore. Out on his own on the break. Tate against Kennard. Fires for 3. Here's Huff. Another shot. And it's good for 2.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Whitmore. Smith outside. Green with a screen on Jackson. Here's Smith. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Whitmore. Crafty move. Here's Landale. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Houston gets it back. Pass to Smith. This one for 3. Counted from distance. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Here's Huff. 1:36 left in the third. Here's Wells. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Whitmore goes in. Pass to Smith. Count it, and the foul. It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Wells, the pass to Huff. Here's Wells. Whitmore defending. Here's Wells. Jackson with a screen on Tate. Nice shot by Kennard.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And the dunk by Jackson.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Green, a screen. From deep. They get it again. Landale misses. Grizzlies lead by 5. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. 24 seconds left in the third. Outside Whitmore. On the wing, Green. There's the drive. And miss after miss right now. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Real really building it up before that final quarter.
And so it's Memphis ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Green out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Tate in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Drills it from deep.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And here's Whitmore. Outside Tate. There's the 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Memphis leading by 13. Jackson with room to fire. Kicks it out to Kennard. It's Bagley, high post. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Tate passes to Smith. They set the pick. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Whitmore. The 3 is up. Smith right side. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Bain. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. From behind the arc. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, Green looking swift on the break.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Bain with it, checked by Brooks. Clark outside, to the wing, right side. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Memphis leading by 12. Right side Bain. Driving to the basket. Count it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Moran against Brooks. Bain with a screen on Brooks. Here's Moran. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Clark finds Moran. Bain with a screen on Brooks. Back to Clark. Pass to Moran. Kicks it out to Clark. The 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
3 points.
Moran's got 6 assists now in the game. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Here's Morant. Payne with a screen on Brooks. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Eason. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. It's an even 3-on-3 break. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Jackson. And here's Thompson for three. Knocks down the triple. Here's Morant. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. "12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a